I'm kind of scared because I think my microphone reset itself. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I hope not. I hope it's the same. You sound lovely. Yay. Scary. Sounds the same. Okay, good. Yay. When I unmute, my microphone has a mute, and then obviously it's muted in OBS, so I unmute, and I don't know if I should tell you guys this. I unmute and I scream into my microphone before I like unmute in OBS to see if it's working every single time. And it like didn't pick it up, and I was like, wait, hold on. I was like, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Hello everyone. Hi. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. Yeah, I'm Megane because I have to read. I gotta read my questions. Can't wait till you accidentally give us that. I sneezed. I sneezed before stream too. I sneezed and then I checked my mic. So y'all really missed out. Also, okay, you can't let me ramble for too long, please. I'm gonna do my best to not. I mean, I'm probably gonna go on tangents, but I'm gonna do my best to go on minimal tangents. One, I want to watch the Oscars, and two, I don't want this stream to be 6 hours. We'll aim for like a healthy 4, okay? We'll aim for like a healthy 4 hours, and I'll still miss some of the Oscars, unfortunately. Can we do Oscars watch along? I mean, maybe. I don't know. If you're here, if you're here for question mark, I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll find out eventually. I'm just as confused as the rest of you guys, so sorry. But hopefully we will all find out together at some point. Hopefully we will all find out together. You're here for normal question mark, Maro question. I'm here for pew 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 pew. I am really nervous. If I cry, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm like weird. I'm weird. Some of the questions are like, I'm gonna get sappy. I'm gonna get sappy. I'm gonna get sappy. I'm gonna cry. We know. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna cry. I'll probably cry. Where'd you get glasses? I've had them. They're for my eyeballs, so I can see. But yeah, yesterday we did Peglin. I played Peglin again after stream. Well, like last night. I was bored and I won. I played once. One more time after stream. Played once and I won. I won. Again. And I watched Animals with Barry and Taskmaster. I thought it was Q&A. No, just some of the questions will make me teary because I'm silly. Drop bear. I'm gonna think about this forever, dude. The best part of that is that I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know. Maybe you can. This feels like a very like Nemimi viewers know. I go dead silent at the start of her saying that because I heard her go, there's that other marsupial, and in my head it was like an alarm going off because I was like, there's no way she's about to say this. I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's nothing else that it could be. And oh my gosh, it was awesome. I love her. She's so, of course you. I was There's no way she's about to do this. She suffered enough. No, it was awesome. She's so funny. The thing I love most about Mary is like, she is so insanely earnest, and it makes me so happy. I need to subtitle Museum of Arts and Crafts. I'm gonna think about that forever. Because I sometimes I do like lurk on like my friends' streams, but I haven't lurked on the Devil May Cry stuff because I want to play it maybe at some point, so I try not to spoil myself. There's this clip that Dogstring sent in the Discord last night of Barry playing Devil May Cry. She walks up to this carving of a woman carved out of stone. And she's like, and the flavor text is like a relief of a woman or like something like that. And she reads it and goes, "Oh." And then she goes, "This game is rated M for everyone. You can just say you can just say orgasm." Everybody is like, "What?" And she's like, "What? Am I too intellectual? Am I too intellectual? Is that not what that is?" And people are like, "No, it's like a statue." And she goes, "Oh, well." She's like, "What? Do you think you see me at the Museum of Arts and Crafts?" The Museum of Arts and Crafts. M for everyone. The Museum of Arts and Crafts. Museum of Arts and Crafts is just a Michael. Dude, she's so awesome. I feel so bad. She's like live right now, and I'm just sitting here talking shit. It's so good. M for Mimi. M for Mimi. I don't even. You're literally gassing her up. She's so funny. That's the thing. She's so funny. It's like the weirdest thing too, because like, you know, her and Senna have like the same, like, not exactly the same, but they're both so funny, and it's like so like earnest though. Like they're not like making jokes. You know what I mean? Like they have different energy for sure, but like the things that are funny are just them like genuinely being themselves. Like they're just both like just being themselves, which is like so so awesome. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna say hi to people and then I'm gonna start answering questions because I don't want to yap for 900 years. So yeah. That's my plan. Hold on, I need to do something. 1 second, I need to do something. Ah! And then. We should go snitch. Don't snitch, man. She's gonna think it's like bad. She's gonna think I'm like saying something like rude. And I'm not. I'm not saying anything rude. I'm being very polite. I'm happy she asked me to do to watch animals with her. We'll do that sometimes. I didn't know that website existed. So when I saw that, I was like, wait, what? It's like a thing where you can like stream you can like stream shows? There's like different little like shows and stuff. Yeah, I didn't know that existed. I was like so excited. Okay. Let me be stupid for a second. I'll shake my head aggressively while I do something. I think this is right. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm doing something. My brain is so small. My brain is so tiny. That's the problem. Like when I try to do stuff in OBS, I'm like, oh, my brain. I have to fix the little slideshow thing. I think it's broken. I'm distracting you by making noises and being stupid. Okay. Okay, right? That should be... Ooh. Okay. Yes. Okay, that should be right. Okay. I can't see any of it because if I click visible, then you can see. And there's not time for questions yet. There'll be time for questions in a second. You guys are cheaters. I remember for the confessions, you were reading them early. I was like, you're cheating. I read it to you. What's the point of me if I'm not talking? Okay. Murphy, hello. Junie, hello. Yuki, hello. Larai, hello. Naka, hello. Vanjo, hello. Guppo, hello. Jimmy, hello. Take, hello. Iko, hello. Ama, hello. Hoopa, hello. Dogstrings, hello. Eagle, hello. Shorty, hello. Ipacek, hello. Lamp, hello. DeWins, hello. Halo, hello. Misfits, hello. Ethan, hello. Dougal, hello. Sven, hello. Tunaic, hello. Stardorius, hello. Sinclair, hello. Captain Krabs, hello. Owen, hello. Calvin, hello. Cooper, hello. SCH, hello. Sarah, hello. Goblin, hello. Fjord, hello. Starman, hello. Tofu, hello. Mega, hello. Colin, hello. Muckrab, hello. Merchant, hello. Affleck, hello. Liza, hello. Kyle, hello. Vanipo, hello. Leobu, hello. Angus, hello. Mini Tanku, hello. Restrap, hello. Minty, hello. Abby, hello. JV, hello. Refactor, hello. Redeem your highs, because I might not see them if they're sent later, and I don't mean that in like a rude way, but so I have to close out of Twitch to eat as little of my CPU as I can. Chimro, hello. TK Beam, hello. Servant, hello. Heat, hello. Godo, hello. Vinixie, hello. Rocket Papaya, hello. King Jao, hello. Batting, hello. KR976, hello. Vinixie, hello. I think I said hi to you twice. Christian, hello. Yeah, redeem your hellos, you terrible people who try to hold them. You hold them to be special, to catch me off guard. No, it's okay. But I don't know. I'm trying to. My CPU is angry recently, so I'm trying to use the least amount I can. I usually keep tabs open because it's how I monitor like Twitch stuff and YouTube and things. So that's why. That's why. But it should be fine, I hope. Jacob, hello. Windborn, hello. Tobias, hello. Just a Burb, hello. Woozer, hello. Evie, hello. And Funky, hello. I'll probably see them. Sometimes I see them in the chat, but the chat moves too fast, they get kind of buried. Okay. I'll try not to ramble too much. I hope. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Where is my stuff? Where is my stuff? I'm so confused. I'm so lost. You really don't have to hold back on the rambling. No, I do, because I want to watch the Oscars. I want to watch the Oscars. I want to be disappointed. I'm excited. I can't wait. Okay. Maro's, we're gonna answer Maro's. Also, dude, I got stuff to work on still. I'm busy. I'm too busy. I'm cooking too much, I think. The problem is that, like, I had something I was happy with, and then I was like, what if I change everything? And I like the change. I like the change, but I gotta finish it. That's the problem. I would like Frankenstein doing something. I think Frankenstein's gonna get costuming and set probably, if I had to guess. Like, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Frankenstein's absolutely gonna get some stuff. For sure, for sure. I should have filled out the thing so I could show you guys my Oscar predictions. The thing is like most of like the main, like the ones that everybody cares about, I don't feel any type of way, truthfully. There's a question about this, like regarding movies, and I feel like out of all of these, like, I don't know, like Sentimental Value is cool. I watched that finally. And then Begonia was awesome. I liked Begonia. Okay, I watched I'm rambling. I've seen Sinners and I've seen One Battle After Another, which are kind of like the front runners of sorts. And I didn't feel I wasn't into either of them past like that was a fun movie, I guess, you know, but I didn't really feel anything past that. Also, No Other Choice got snubbed. That's my thought process. Okay, I don't think Sinners is bad. That's not what I'm saying. I think Sinners is not 16 nominations good. That's more what I mean. That's more what I mean. The most amount of nominations of all time for a film, I personally didn't feel it was that good. And I didn't think One Battle After Another was that crazy either. I mean, I think the thing with One Battle After Another is Paul Thomas Anderson is like overdue for some type of Oscar recognition. So I do feel he's going to get something, obviously. But I wasn't super into that movie. I'm sorry. Not even close to Paul Thomas Anderson's best movie. Honestly, spit. I don't know. I had gripes. I had gripes with that movie. I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. I'll say the least amount I can in case you guys are like going to watch it. And also because I don't want to debate this film. I thought it was like insanely safe, I think. And I think that's why it's getting the attention that it's getting, is because it seems like it's provocative and that it's pushing some type of boundary in terms of its commentary, and I don't feel like it is. I thought it was kind of boring. And I thought some parts of it were kind of just like lame. I don't know. And it's also like I don't feel like Leo was like, I don't think Leo was Best Actor nomination worthy at all for that movie. I don't think he did that good. I feel like the supporting actors were running circles around him. I mean, obviously, I don't even think he's in the... I mean, he's in the running because he's nominated, but he's not in the running for Best Actor for this movie at all. But I don't know. I didn't think it was a very, like, solid performance by him, and I thought the movie was ultimately narratively really weak. And I don't think it had much appeal. So I was a little disappointed to finally see it, and there was one of those things where I was like, dang, this is y'all's GOAT? That's crazy. But, I don't know. Anyways, hi, Smee. Hello. That's my... I don't think his performance is the best, even its own movie. I don't either. Like, not even slightly. It's crazy. I know, did Sean Penn get nominated? I know Del Toro did, but Sean Penn did. Okay, good, because I thought he did phenomenal. But yeah, I don't know, man. What a film. This mouse spitting. I don't know. I don't parade myself as being like a movie nerd by any stretch of the imagination. I like movies, but I'm not like super knowledgeable. I just have normal person opinions, I think. But yeah, it was a movie. If you see it, I'd love to know what you think about it if you watch it. If you're gonna watch the Oscars, I want to know your predictions. Truthfully, I think it'd be interesting. Anyways, we're gonna answer Maro's. There's a Maro in the corner. I said I was gonna answer Maro's, and I need to stop rambling. I'm talking about movies. There's literally a question about movies. What movie are you talking about? Oh, One Battle After Another was the movie I was just talking about. So, there's a Maro in the corner. After weeks of seeing me on the tail, I'm finally watching Mimi, but starting conversations and breaking into an established community is hard. How do I befriend chat dormies and dormies I see at idol events? Oh, Chakarat! Thank you! Thank you for subscribing. Not movie nerd. I wouldn't consider myself to be. I don't know. Maro N and DM me on Twitter. I want friend. I love friends. Say hi to me. We were very welcoming. Just say hello. Hi, GEVUXX as well. I don't know. So it sucks because like I don't want to be like, oh, I think you should chat, but like I think that might be the best way. I think the community is pretty inviting. Yeah, and you're new actually. KR is new. Sorry, YouTube chat's getting kind of covered a little bit. But you're new, especially like around in the Discord and stuff, and Voting is fairly new as well, and I think that we've had a few new people recently who I feel like got kind of... I've been loving the community so far. Yeah, I feel like a lot of like the newer people got like I feel like if you start chatting and stuff, you kind of just get like sucked in. Everybody kind of takes you in. Oh yeah, Watson's pretty new too. The dormies are very welcoming. Yeah. I'm new, but much more of a lurker, but I love it here. Yay! No, dormies are so sweet. Simple answer is watch movies or shows with dormies. I do actually think that's probably like the easiest. Come watch shows or movies with us, and you can chat while we do it. And I feel like that's one of the ways that people kind of, you're like, oh yeah, this guy. We got movies almost every night. We do. And unfortunately, if you're in a bad time zone for it, then you're in a bad time zone for it. So that's a little unfortunate. Everyone is muted. Well, yeah, you're forced muted because I don't want to hear you while I'm trying to watch my film. But yeah, no, I think dormies are really welcoming. I do worry about this. I think it's like with any community, sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, if it's like a bigger community or it's like it's been around for a while. This was like a really when I first started, it was like really easy, I feel like, because people weren't like afraid to jump in at any point, because it's like, oh, she's been streaming for like 4 months, like who cares, right? All the dormies I met IRL are so nice. They are. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think hop in the chat, join the Discord. If you're not a Discord person, I mean, I really think just like chatting is like a thing. I think people pay attention to who chats. Sometimes they don't. I tease you guys because I'm like, you don't read chat, and then you tell me I'm wrong for something, and I'm not. But I think if your name pops up, you know, and you like go to, especially to like an IRL event, if you're like, oh, like I'm, you know, I'm Private Shorty or whatever, somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, like I see you in the Twitter replies, and I see you in like the chat sometimes, and it's like, you know, it's kind of, yeah, I'm pushing you forward slightly, just a little bit, you know, like it's like when you hide behind your mom and you get kind of scared, and then she like pushes you. Hello, dormies. Hello. But yeah, dormies are very nice. Please don't be scared. Just talk a little. You can start with topics channels like games. Yeah, no, for real. That's like another thing. I feel like especially online, it's really easy. In person, it's a little harder, right? To like talk to somebody. But I think it should work out. I think it'll work out too. believe in you, Dormy. Do not be scared. Also, the bonus of talking in the Discord is that I'm in there, and sometimes I talk in the Discord, so you might squeak and all I will respond to you. Actually, that's probably more scary. Just don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it too much, okay? Okay? Yeah. Maybe jump scares are a thing. I know. Somebody will like join for the first time, and then they'll be like, they'll say hi in general, and then I'll like ping them and be like, hello. And they're like, oh, why are you here? This is my house. You came into my home, and you're talking in my Discord. Also, definitely Wolf, hello. I think often my trepidation is that I am much older. I think I'm much older than the majority of dormies. I don't think so. Dormies are fairly evenly split between being like around 25 and then 30 plus. It's like a fair split, I would say. A lot of dormies are in their 30s. I'm closer to 40 than 20. Yeah. A dormie is 25 or 33, no in between. That's like actually kind of true, because most of the dormies that I know that are in their 30s are like 33 or older. I'm closer to 40 than 22. Yeah. Hey now, I'm rocking 28. Yeah, I'm also on the higher end of 30s. You're not an outlier at all, I wouldn't say. You're not an outlier. Definitely not. I'm closer to 40 than 30 even. Yeah. No, you're not an outlier. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm still under 25, at least for now. It's okay. It's okay. Handshaking. I'm only 1 mouse year old, so... But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry that they give off the impression of being little zoomers. I think it's because the young people, they type faster, man. They're more used to it. But there are older dormies for sure. So 1 mouse year is 30 human years, I think. No. That definitely makes it easier. Do not be scared. Do not be scared. Do not be scared. Do not be scared. Hi, Kimchi. What games does Mimi look forward to this year or devices? I want to play Tomodachi Life so bad. And the new Moomin game. I want to play devices, not so much, I feel. I'm excited for the new Moomin game. Where's my Steam wishlist? I feel like that's like a good thing to look at. I don't keep Steam open. Wishlist. What am I looking for to? Moomin Troll Winter's War. No Pokopia. No, that's old news already. Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth. I'm looking forward to. I'm trying to think of something that's like actually going to come out this year, because some of the games I'm looking forward to don't have like a thing. She has Switch 2 on her throne. No, I don't. Don't lie to them. Lost in the Roots I'm excited for. That's by the people who made No, I'm Not a Human. But you could. I'm gonna be real, guys. My computer has been eating itself so badly recently that if I end up asking you guys for help with anything, it's gonna be PC related. I will get more use out of that than a Switch. I'm sorry. Yeah, Lost in the Roots. It's about one of the characters that's a No, I'm Not a Human. I'm pretty excited for that. Songs of the Shore, I'm excited for. You know the bottlenecks are? I actually have no idea what's wrong. I don't know, but I get the weirdest tech issues in the world. The thing is, it's also incredibly inconsistent. Knock on wood, but right now it's fine. Yesterday it was chugging. So I don't know. I wish I did, but I really have no idea what the problem is or what's causing the issue. But yeah, yay. What else? What else am I looking forward to? If About Fishing comes out this year, I'm excited for About Fishing. I want that one pretty bad. I'm excited for that. Lucid Blocks came out like yesterday, and I want to play that really bad. We're gonna play that next week for sure at some point. I'm just excited for a lot of like weird indie games. I'm hoping that they actually release this year. But I'm not like a console gamer really, so I'm not excited for any like console stuff. I don't think. I want to play them. I avoid demos. I really feel like I shouldn't, because like I feel like as a streamer, like it would be really cool for me to actually play the demo and then be like, and then when it comes out, I can be like, whoa. But I don't know. I try not to play them. I like being surprised. I like being surprised, especially for games that I know I'm gonna play no matter what. I feel like I don't play demos usually, but yeah. I'm looking forward to a lot of like smaller indie weird little games. In terms of like big games, I feel like the only thing I'm looking forward to is like Tomodachi Life, for sure. Otherwise, no, I don't think. I guess Metal Gear releasing on PC. Metal Gear releasing on PC. I'm excited for that. I might, no promises. I might return to Peace Walker. Maybe. I was dying. My PlayStation, I was dying. It's awful. Capturing the PS3 and the fact that it's like a heater is just bad. How about Death Stranding? Did you already play it? I don't know. I joke that I don't want to play it because of Norman Reedus. Because I don't want to look at Norman Reedus. It's one of those things where it's like, I think my concern is that I either get like insanely obsessed with it or I just like don't care at all. That's kind of where I am with that. And also it's just like, it's kind of a longer game, but I don't know. Maybe. Which game genre series interests you despite never playing similar before? Oh my gosh. I had an answer for this. Why do you hate Norman Reedus? Because of The Walking Dead! He ruined it, man. There's a lot of stuff you didn't like about MGS3. I feel like... What did I not like in MGS3? Peace Walker? Like, Peace Walker has a lot of that? Or... I had an answer for this and I forgot. What genre have I, like, not played? Would you say? Like, on stream? I feel like I've played, like, a pretty good variety of stuff. Maybe? Racing? I think... When are you playing Valorant? Never. I think my answer to this was gonna be like a Metroidvania kind of thing, but I think like that's kind of Cave Story a little bit, so I don't think that counts really. And I've liked that so far. So hi Panda. Platformers. Cave Story is a platformer, I think. So I feel like I've hit a lot of like major genres. That I think at this point, action games. Oh yeah, action games. Yes. I want to play Bayonetta. I want to play Bayonetta. Not far in Hollow Knight. I don't have time. What are your opinions on RPGs or RPGs of the J variety? May be fun. I think the problem is that they're too long for stream. We played No More Heroes a bit. I did like the tutorial I did for No More Heroes, but my Wii capture exploded. So I need very tall Bayonetta plus extra short Nemimi Yane fan art. Thank you, send tweet. Can I how do I co-sign that message? I need that too. If you have a suggestion, you can send it in suggestions in the Discord. I'll look at it later. I had a forum, but I closed it. I want to play Bayonetta, so I guess like action games are probably. I want to play Bayonetta. I think. I don't want to play DMC. I think everybody plays DMC. Let's not be like trying to be different, but it's like, I don't know. I want to play something else. I want to play Bayonetta. I've also like always wanted to play Bayonetta because I'm a Nintendo nerd, and I feel like I've always seen her and been like, who dat? But I've never played, so I was like, who that? who that? Bayonetta's pretty good. I think it'll probably happen. Hi Mimi, I couldn't come up with a good question in time. Have you heard of plan to watch anime? Thank you for everything you do. I wonder who sent this. I wonder who could have sent this. Yes. Also, I included this one. I might not get through every question. I kept pinging you guys for questions because I like a variety, and then I just like grab my favorites that will like spawn interesting conversation or stuff I want to talk about. Anime I have seen and read. I liked it. I don't did I tell this on stream? I might have told it in a VC, I think. But I remember when I did the Anime Destiny meet and greet, I talked about how I really like meet and greets that are like smaller things, because I feel like you reach like a wider variety of people. I'm gonna try not to cry talking about this. I feel like you reach like a wider variety of people, which is kind of interesting. But this person came up to me and they were like, oh, I don't really know you or like VTubers. And I was like, that's okay. And they're like, have you seen anime? And I was like, yeah, I've seen it. And I wasn't sure where this was going, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a good faith assumption. But I was like, yeah, I've seen it. I like read some of it. I've seen it. And I was like, I liked it. I thought it was nice. It's cute. It's a funny show. I was like, I thought it was cute. And they were like, yeah. I think it's like, you know, really important because it shows like, you know, something different and kind of like interesting, and it made me think, you know, and I really liked it. It kind of made me emotional. And then they were like, oh, I'm sorry, maybe that's weird. And I was like, no, it's not weird. And they were like, oh, okay, well, thank you. I've always really wanted to tell somebody that. And I was like, I don't know. It was so sweet. I was like, thank you. You kind person. Thank you, kind person. It is okay. It is okay. I hope they can be cute if that's what they want. But it made me so teary. It made me so teary. I thought it was so sweet. I don't know. It's kind of like you get kind of interactions like that from people who like don't know VTubers very well, especially at, like meet and greets if they like don't know who you are or like don't really know VTubers. I feel like a lot of times I'll have people like just like say kind of like random stuff or like sweet stuff to me, or like things on their mind and stuff. I think because like it feels different to them than talking to like a person like face to face, probably. But I thought that was sweet. I thought it was sweet. Thank you, anime person who asked tomorrow, and thank you, anime person who met me at Anime Destiny. They say everyone has a book in them. I don't think I do, but I have quite a few ideas for a fun game I want to make. Just maybe have a book in her, an album, a game. Feel free to say as little as you want, but I'd like to hear it all. Oh my gosh. When I was little, I wanted to write a book so bad. I tried so many times to write a book. But they were all like so cheesy, I think. I think I have like a short story in me. Probably. I think I could write a short story, maybe. I don't know if I could write a whole book. I think I'd get bored. I used to write fanfics, so I feel like I could write something. I make a Mimi like fan game one day. I think for sure. That's like a goal of mine. I want to be in a game, like a little game thing. I want to be in a game. Maybe not make myself, but I could help. I could help maybe with a game that has me in it. That would be cool. I don't know. That's I wish. You guys have a book in you? Book is hard. Book is hard. It's too long. Like voicing a character. Yeah. A game jam would be awesome. I don't know if we have like enough people for that. I don't know. I think it would be. I think does picture book count? Oh, true. Wait. Maybe. Do we have that many devs? I was like, yeah, we have like a few, but not enough for like a whole game jam, I think. Maybe platformer would be cute. I agree. I feel like I have ideas, but I don't call anything a book. Yeah, I want to do something like creative that's like all me and like put it out there one day, I guess. Other than like streaming. I don't know, like a song or something? I don't know. Don't get too excited. I feel like the VTuber problem is that like if I say something, people are gonna be like, oh, she's doing that right now. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just talking. I'm not doing that. I'm just speaking. I wouldn't even know where to start. Nemo! Thank you! Thank you, 5 months of happiness and more. Ooh. She was just talking. Yeah. That's kind of, I don't know. I get worried, like, talking about, not like goals, but like I get worried like offhandedly being like, yeah, making a song would be cool, because I feel like people are like writing down in their little notebooks. They're like, oh, she's gonna release a song in like 3 months. It's gonna happen. She's hinting at it right now. This is what this means. And I'm like, it would be cool to do a thing. Dirty, hello! I don't know. I want to do something like that one day. Something that like I can leave behind that's like more than just like a stream. I think would be kind of neat. I think. Anything can happen if you're Delulu enough. Yeah, but like there's no plans. You need to like lower your expectations like so low. Can you tell the bee people start? I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. I'm trying not to cry. Hi, Nemu. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna drink my water. I'm getting attacked. The bee people story. Okay, so... self-selected. They are, but I thought this was a good one because I wanted this to be like kind of like a newer people can learn things. I don't like people feeling left out, and I don't want to be like, oh, you need to watch 900 streams to know anything about me. Did you order them? No, they're thrown in here randomly, so they're like shuffled. I put them all in a folder, and then I like selected the folder. So. Okay, the bee people story is you're getting better. I don't think I'll cry. I think I got this. I cried so much today already. So the people story is there's a song called No Rain by Blind Melon, and you've probably heard it before. It's like fairly popular, and also they play it in department stores at this point. But it has a music video of a little girl in a bee costume. Is that the song of the tap dancing bee? Yes. So it has a music video with a girl in a bee costume, and when I was little, my mom would tell me that I was her little bee girl because of this music video. Because if you've never seen it, it's like this little girl, and she's in a little bee outfit, and she's like walking around, and people are like laughing at her, and they're like looking at her funny. and then at the end, she finds like a field, and there's like a bunch of other people in bee costumes. And so, my mom would call me her little bee girl because she was like, one day you're gonna find your people with bee costumes, and and that's the bee story. And it's why I like bees. I like bees a lot. If you don't know that, I really like bees. And I call dormies my bee people. So, I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm trying not to. But yeah. You guys are my bee people, and one day you're gonna find your bee people too. Or I can be also bee people, or other dormies can be your bee people. But yeah, that's bee story. I'm gonna wear my old bee costume from 10 years ago for the next meet and greet. Dude, I will like actually stop. Like I don't think you can like do that to me. Like legally, I don't think you can do that to me, man. You can't do that. Is there any art of Dormy in a bee costume? I feel like there might be. Maybe? And there's art of me in bee costume, for sure. But, thank you, Cooper! Mental attack. You only get like a minute. You only get like a minute. Be your best bee person for Nemimi. Nemimi. There's autumn art. Oh, yes. Yeah. But it always makes me cry. It's sweet. It's sweet. You guys are my bee people. My little bees. Yo. Hello, Mimi. Long time squeaker, first time asker. I remember a while back I posted a Keith Whitley song in the music channel and you responded saying you liked it. So I was curious, is there any older country songs or artists that you enjoy? I wish I knew their name. That's like the worst part. I listened to a lot of like country music with my grandpa when I was little, and I feel like the only one I remember is like Johnny Cash. Calvin signed in tomorrow. Yeah, some of you guys signed your marshmallows. Like even your questions. I was like, you don't have to do that. I don't mind the signing, but it's cute. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. If you have old school country artists, please send them in the music channel in the Discord, because I want to try to find all of the country artists that I listened to with my grandpa when I was little. But yeah, no, I used to listen to a lot of country, like actual old school country with my grandpa. And all I remember is like old Johnny Cash. Like nothing else. I like country music though. I think it's fun, especially like old country music. I like a lot. George Strait, maybe. I kind of wish I signed mine. You don't have to. See hers. Hello, Love Bunny. Hi. You don't. I think this is like the only one that's signed. It's probably better if you guys don't sign them. It makes them shorter and they don't get like tiny. It's okay. You don't need to sign them. You don't have to sign them. You can sign your like doorbell messages for the questions. You don't have to sign them. It's okay. I just wanted to pick this one because I was like, I want country music recommendations. I want them. What fashion styles do you wear or wish that you could wear? I want to wear Lolita. I can't stand modern country. I kind of can't either, to be honest. Probably closer to oldies by now, or Americana. Probably. I want to wear Lolita though. I've never worn Lolita. I want to wear a Lolita. I want to wear like a Lolita dress, like a poofy dress. I've never worn that. That's what I want to wear. I want to wear that. Sometimes I want to wear I wanted to wear like OG fashion at one point, which is like the like princely version of Lolita. But I'm kind of like, I don't know. I got too much butt, I think. You know? Those little shorts! They put you in tiny little shorts. They put you in tiny little shorts for those. I know what you mean. It doesn't work, right? too much like, got too much butt. I don't know. Don't question mark me. This is like a known thing. This is like a known thing. No, that is so terrible. I'm punching you. I'm punching you. They do put you in tiny shorts for those. I still don't see the problem because like princely fashion is so like they're so tiny, like straight up down, you know. Only really fit certain proportions. Thank you. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. Maybe Laura's having. Okay, it's not massive. It's not massive. You're hyping it too much. You're hyping it too much. You're hyping it too much. And in the words of my family, I have a cute little butt. Okay, I have a cute little butt. That's what they say. It's not very ikemen. Okay, that's like the problem. It's not very ikemen. And it wouldn't fit like a young princely boy kind of style, right? They're not, you know, they don't got all that. They don't got all that. Well, men don't have hips like women. It's like kind of more so the point, you know? It's like, it's so like the cut of the pant like doesn't work as well is like the problem, I think. Sorry. Sorry. But I want to wear Lolita one day, like classic Lolita. I want to wear classic Lolita or like gothic Lolita. I think I want to be all fancy like. I want to be all fancy. I think it'd be cute. Dear Nemimi, what's one book that's been on your desk, metaphorical or literal, that you've been wanting to read but never had the time to? Oh my gosh. I had an answer for this. Okay, this is mine. What are y'all's? JR, I think was my like main one. It was my mom's favorite book, and I never read it. It's my mom's favorite book, and I've been meaning to, and I never have, and I feel like I should. I hated it with a passion, but I was also 14. I don't know if I would like it very much, to be honest, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I feel like I need to read this. It's a classic. I just haven't read it yet, but maybe one day. My mom also really liked Ethan Frome, and I could not get through that book. I couldn't do it. I wanted to, but I couldn't get through it. I tried. It's pretty short too, so it's like that's pretty sad of me. But it was miserable. But those are like my two where I'm like, I need to read these one day. Especially because like my mom likes them, and I feel like they have basically been on the shelf for like my whole life. Girl from the Other Side is mine, if that counts. It does count, and you should read it. What is Maro? Marshmallow! It's a website where you can send questions, though I've already sorted and put them on screen. So for me, it's the lottery, which I keep saying I will read, but I haven't yet. Should read it. Read books. I can't say anything because I don't read as much as I should, but you should read. You should read books. Or manga, whatever. Read something. Read something. Ugh, I can't read this. I think this is asking me if I have a goal. Do I have a goal? It's so small. Whee! Okay. Do you have a big goal for 2026? I want to do like a 3D debut, I think. I think I've said this. I think my big goal for this year is I would like to do a 3D debut. At some point. I have said this before. This isn't like a surprising thing, I don't think, really. But I'd like to. I think it'd be fun. That's like my next like thing I want to do at some point. I think probably. Is there a game or series that you want to play on stream but haven't because you think it wouldn't be a good stream game? I think Silent Hill is my go-to for that one. Though I might play it one day. I think Silent Hill is usually my go-to. For like, I don't know. It is a good stream game though. That's the problem, and I like do want to play it, but you know, I feel like. Yeah, but I think my big goal for 2026 is I want to have 3D debut at some point. Not anything crazy. It's not gonna be like a concert or something, but like, I don't know. I want to have 3D and walk in a circle, and then the stream ends right after that. It's like a 10-minute stream. I show up. I walk in a circle. Oh, Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium is actually a better answer than Silent Hill, I think. That's a good answer. Good answer. Because I want to play that, but I don't want to stream it. Like, not even slightly. Sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, probably Disco Elysium. P.S. I'm a recent dormie, but all the dormies are so freaking cute and nice. I want to scream with cute aggression every time I chat with them. You've done an amazing job cultivating such an amazing community, and I'm so glad I found my way here. Squeezes you. I feel that way too. Dormies do cute stuff or say cute things, and I want to like attack them. Seahers! Thank you for subscribing! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you! Thank you. But yeah. I would say 3D debut is my big goal. And then Disco Elysium is like my want to but won't ever stream. Silent Hill will probably happen one day. I don't know. I plan to stream until I'm like 800. So if that's the case, then eventually I gotta play everything. Eventually. But thank you! And we're shaking hands on dormies are so freaking cute. I agree. Huge. It's small. What is one crazy meet and greet idea you would like to do if the logistics and technology would allow? I want to hug dormies. I've said this. It's not possible, but I want to. I want to hug dormies. I'm doing the Disney princess rule. Do you guys know the Disney princess rule? That like when kids hug them, they don't let go until the kid lets go. It'll be like that. I wanna hug dormies. That's cute, but what about the OG-sen handshake tournament? That makes me sad. It's cute though. I don't know. I want to hug dormies. I feel like the handshake tournament could happen. That's like, technology doesn't need to like catch up to that. But I don't think there's any reality where I can hug people. But I wish. I want to. I want to hug dormies. I want to hug. You guys are like, I can't remember the last time I've been hugged. I want to hug. This is for me. This is not for you. Squeezing Vivi till her eyes pop out. Yeah, wait, I want one of those like old man hugs where you know when you're like a kid and you get a hug from like, I don't know, like your uncle or like your grandpa or something, and they like hug you so hard it like cracks your back. I want one of those. Lifting you up your feet and squeezing. Yeah. Yeah, I need one of those. I'm gonna be in so much pain. By the end of the meet and greet, I'm like, ooh, ooh. Like hobbling. Why do I have to do? I can't crack your back. Bedridden. Spine readjusting. Yeah. I think that's like my crazy one, probably. My other silly ones are like the Oji-san handshake tournament, which I joked about. And the... Oh, I want to shoot you guys with Nerf guns. But that's like a thing. I saw that at Off-Kai last year. There was a Nerf gun meet and greet. I think Nemimi did it actually. She could like remote control a Nerf gun and got to shoot people. Pew pew. It was like next to the rat room. Yeah. I want to do that. I want to do that. Anyway, I was curious about both your favorite game genres and what kinds of new genres and games you haven't played before but might be interested in trying on stream. So I can give game suggestions! I still have 800 characters left, so everyone make sure to show me lots of hearts and love in the chat today. What the heck? What the heck? You freaking nerd. She unloaded a full clip into me. What the? Nerd! So I talked about games I want to try. I want to try more action games. I already just talked about that. My favorite genres? Psychological horror is probably one of my favorite genres overall, I would say. Probably. Is there a place? No, I took these this week and then I tried to call them. I think I got sent like 100 or so, and then I think I got it down to a little over 50. But I like psychological horror, and I want to play more weird stuff. I like weird indie games, so if you ever have any weird indie games, please throw them my way. I like trying those. I think they're fun. But yeah, for any streams that are like submission, Tulip, I want to play Tulip. That's on my list. For any streams that are like submission based, I usually send the like form or like marshmallow, etc. on Monday when I post my schedule. It'll be in the Discord, and then I remind you guys throughout the week. Is it Honk Shoe Sleeper or Honk Mimi? Oh, I'm Honk Mimi. I'm Mimi. But also, I don't snore. I'm safe. How many were sweat related? Like 6. I got so many about sweat. I got so many about sweat. Somebody was like, I think I'm too normal because like I like sweat, but like I don't know, it wasn't doing anything for me, and I feel like people are being pretentious. Like they were calling y'all out a little bit. They were like, I don't know, this feels like a foot guy thing. This feels like the new foot guy thing. And I was like, you know what? Speak on it, Loki. Speak on it. It must be said. It must be said. Fergus Jeff, hello. Stop asking me about my sweat. Stop. Some of them might be performative sweat enjoyers. I think so too. But thank you! And thank you for your nice message at the end. I was doing it to be funny. No, it's okay. If you get a new alt outfit model, anything you want at all instantly with no cost to you whatsoever, what kind of outfit would you get? Drag K, huge Dormy mascot suit, handbook, etc. I want a like girl from the other side, Nagabe, like kind of art, the way that he draws girls. I want a model themed after that. I want that kind of style, like white dress, maybe like a shawl, or something. Twin braids and big boot. Yeah. That's my like dream outfit, I think. If I were to get like no cost to me, it would be crazy. I don't know, I feel like I'd have to go more insane. No cost to me, instantly, I'd be like, okay, I need 300 toggles, I need 60 hairstyles. You don't understand. This one outfit needs 500 hairstyles. It's very important to the look, okay? But I do think my like dream outfit would be like a very like kind of mimicking like the way that Nagave draws and dresses his like female characters, I think. Very like dark fantasy girl in like a white dress with like a shawl and like a little basket and like flowers in her hair and like twin braids and stuff. I think that's like, I want that. I want that. That's what I want. I think it would be hard to do. I'm not like doubting my mama's ability, but I think it would be really hard to like pull off that. I think that would be a little difficult. See the artist in Muta drawing furries? He's always drawn furries, actually. But I think his girls are really cute. It would be hard to pull off, I think. So that's why it would be, I think it would be kind of difficult. But that's my dream, I think. And I'm picky, is like the other part. Especially when it's something I love. But maybe just like a dark fantasy themed outfit in general, probably. Something like that, I think. Yeah. I love that kind of style. So, thank you! Plain doll outfit. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, kinda. Who is Senna and how did you two meet? Senna's a squirrel. And, I don't know if we told this story. I met Senna, oh my gosh, years ago. Years ago. How long has it been now? Oh my gosh. 6 years? 6 years? Longer? Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while. I met Senna because we were both at a like idol type thing, and she was a girl, which is rare. There was not many girls ever, and I was so excited to see a girl. And she had a Wake Up Girls phone case, and I got so excited because I loved Wake Up Girls, and I was like, "Hi, you are a woman," and well, not woman. We were so baby when we met. But I was like, "Hi, you are a girl, and I am girl, and I like Wug too, and we've been friends ever since." That kind of makes it sound like when toddlers meet each other. But yeah. We've been friends ever since. I love Senna. She's my bestie. She's always there for me. And she's always really respectful of me. And I think that's like important. You the extrovert kidnap move? Yeah, I kind of did. She was scared, I think. But yeah, no, Senna's she's super sweet, she's super awesome. She's very like supportive of me, which I appreciate. It makes me happy. It also makes me happy that I have somebody that I feel like I can like talk to. Always, no matter what, I feel like she's somebody I can like talk to and go to and be like, "Hello, can I yell?" And she goes, "Yes." And I'm like, "Ah!" And then she's like, "Can I yell?" And I go, "Yes." And she's like, "Ah!" So that's my wife. That's my wife. We're platonically married. You can't ship us. It's illegal. They'll lock you up. They'll put you in rodent jail for it, actually. Senna yells. Yeah. She does. Wife platonic? Why did this get held by the auto thing? I don't know if I should tell you guys this. Senna has a very good when she does like calls and mixes, she's like a really good like raspy like raspy Oji-san otaku voice. It's so impressive. It's perfect. Oh, okay, she has done it. I don't want to like embarrass her. It's really good. She does the it's nasty. She probably doesn't do it as bad as like she does when we like cheer for idols, but it's like really impressive. It's really impressive. No, I think when you're mixing it, you should sound like a tired office worker in his 40s and you smoke like at least 2 packs a day. At the bare minimum. Or else like what are you doing? Really? You gotta channel it. Yeah. You work for a terrible company. Your boss held you like 2 hours over. You're tired and sad, and you're seeing your Oshi for the first time in like a week. Ayo, Nemimi. Hi. But I love that girl. She's awesome. I've been a Dormy for a while and I've picked up on a lot of the community jokes and stuff, but I've always wondered, where does 2 of them bit come from? Is there a specific thing that started this, or did you say it once and it stuck? 2 of them, hi Miracle. 2 of them is oh my gosh, where's the picture? 2 of them. There's a meme from Tumblr. There's a Tumblr meme. It might be huge when I pull it up, I'm sorry. Maybe it won't be though. Oh, there it goes. This. 2 of them! And yeah, it's not exciting. I'm sorry, the origin is pretty dry. Okay, sorry. I'll die, I guess. But yeah, this is 2 of them. I have 2 cats, and one of them is a little gray cat, and the other is a black cat. So they don't really look like this image, but to me, they're this image. And so I always say 2 of them about my cats. Hi, Knives. I always say 2 of them about my cats, and so I think I brought this meme up on stream, and then when and you might not believe me, you don't have to. I don't look at how many people watch me. So especially at the start, I was so anxious all the time. And so I was like, I just pretend there's like 2 of you here. And I was like, also I expected only like 2 people to show up. So the whole 2 of them thing, it kind of like tied in with the fact that I really like this meme. And so now it's just 2 of them. There's 2 Dormies. There's two of them. Hi, Eds. 2 of them. There's always 2 of them. So that's where 2 of them comes from. And so for Dormies, I also am like 2 of them. It's not exciting. I wish it was, but it's really not. 2. And it just kind of stuck, I think. There's a sticker in the Discord of 2 of them. And then Ethan also drew 2 of them. Drew Dormies as that one as well. But yeah, I think that's like my oldest like bit, probably. That started like pretty early, I would say. Thank you! I love 2 of them. Since you've been watching movies recently, what is your favorite movie you watched before this year? It doesn't have to be released this year, just first time watch. Begonia! I think I watched Begonia last year, but I rewatched Begonia. Otherwise, like, I don't know. I think the only movies I've watched this year are like the other Oscar nominees. And I watched Sentimental Value. I like that one a lot. I guess I could say that. Or I've been rewatching Twilight. Hi, Burrito. But everybody should see Begonia. I think it's a good movie. I like Yorgos Lanthimos, so I'm gonna make that my answer because it makes me feel better. But Sentimental Value is also pretty good. I haven't watched enough movies this year. It's like March. I don't know what I'm saying, but I need to watch more movies. You know what? I want to go see Hoppers. I saw people say that Pixar kind of cooked with Hoppers. That might seem silly, but like I want to go see it. I want to go see Hoppers. The animated one, yeah, with the little guy. They tend to make good movies. They've made some really bad ones, but yeah, this is Daniel Chong, and he did oh my gosh, We Bare Bears. We Bare Bears. It's good. No, it's good. I've heard it's really good. I don't know. Pixar's been on like a downward trend, and Disney has been in general. So I feel like they've had some bad ones in the last few years. I saw Hoppers yesterday and I loved it. Thought it was funny. Yay! Yeah, but apparently Hoppers is really good. I want to see Hoppers. But yeah, Begonia or Sentimental Value, I think, are good ones that I like. Too many remakes, too many sequels from Disney. Sad. What movies have you guys watched this year that you enjoyed? I'm gonna blow out my candle. I think... Does this make my room warm? No, right? That'd be weird. Crash? Oh yeah, Crash! Oh yeah, we did watch Crash this year. Oh my gosh. Crash, the good one. Oh my gosh, wait. This... I saw people saying that... Mimi's stream is... Okay. Okay. I saw people saying that... One Ballad After Another is gonna end up being, like... looked back upon as, like, in the same way that Crash 2004 is. And I was like... Yeah. Yeah, probably will be. Brutal if true. It's not very good. Sorry. I don't know. Yummy. Water. But yeah, this was the... for my friend, like, we've been getting drunk watching all the Fast and the Furious, and it's been funny. Dude, Fast and the Furious movies are, like, so fun. They're kind of awesome. Fast X, I think, is, like, the most recent one. I saw that one in theaters with my friends. The Jason Momoa one. It kind of went crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Fast and the Furious is such, like, a popcorn movie with your friends. Is that the one where they're going to space? They've been to space multiple times, I think. So maybe? Hi, Gavin! Yeah, they've been to space multiple times. Anyways, movies. I love movies. I think they've been to space multiple times. I don't know. Vin Diesel just takes me out of it. Vin Diesel is the best part! What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I watched Marty Supreme and really liked it. Out of, like, the Oscar movies that I've been watching recently. I have my opinions on stuff and things regarding the people involved with that movie. Because I know that's its own thing. But I won't lie, I did like the movie. It was good. And jeez, it's by the same director who did Uncut Gems, which I know. But that movie gave me the same feeling that Uncut Gems gave me, which was the feeling for almost 3 hours that I was, like, going to die. It's awesome. I mean, I have to hand it to him. The director is very, very good at creating that kind of suspense, because you think it can't get worse, and then it does. It gets worse. Every single time you think it cannot get any worse, it gets 100 times worse. But yeah, I liked Marty Supreme. So, shockingly, I really didn't think I was gonna like it. I'm gonna be honest. I really did not expect to like it as much as I did. But I did really like it. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of awesome. I feel like the tone was great. It's also kind of a beautiful movie. Like, it's, like, very well shot. I really liked it in that regard as well. Timothée Chalamet does insanely well. He's not getting that Oscar, but but I mean, he did great. He really did. Really good performances from like the rest of the cast too, I would say. Very interesting casting as well, I think. I really like that movie. But yeah, Marty Spring was good. Sentimental value. Yeah. Movies. Yippee! Long-term goal of Mimi Flush completed. Mimi Daki soon. TM. What would be next in your lofty goals? A mouse cover showing up at Budokan? Mimi glasses holder? I don't wear glasses, so I'd have to use my shades on it. Dude, my favorite thing about like the whole Budokan thing is oh my god, my brain. It's not really a good venue. I feel like everybody who has like been to Budokan always says that they don't actually like that venue very much. But it is the venue. I mean, I'm saying this like I have any chance to ever be there, but like no, it is. It's about the history. 110%. It's about the history of the venue. But it does actually kind of suck. It does actually unfortunately kind of suck, but it is a very like historical thing, so that's why a lot of people aim for it. It's circular. I don't know if people know that. It's circular. You can half it and make it not circular, but it's a circular stage usually. So I will say, every like live Blu-ray that I have of lives from Budokan, I really like, because the cameras get the angle always. That's the best. But I don't know. Nemo says mousepad, but I feel like every VTuber ever puts out a mousepad, so I'm like, I think you guys have enough. I think you have enough mousepads. Can I say something? Can I say something that it's not me hating? So before you guys are like, Mimi, that's rude. That's rude. That's rude. I do love that every VTuber has put out a mousepad, and so now everyone is putting out a playmat, which is a mousepad. It's a trend recently that everyone puts out a playmat, and I'm like, it's just a mouse pad. It's just another mouse pad. I'm not trying to hate though. I'm not being rude. Maybe one day mouse pad. I'm a mouse, so I guess it like makes sense. But I'm glad that some will use the same art for a poster, which I will buy. I feel like everybody has a mouse pad. I feel like everyone has a mouse pad by now. That's more of my point. Like, I feel like every VTuber has made a mouse pad at some point. So I just like, it wasn't like at the top of my list. I don't know what my goal thing. A glasses stand. I really want to make a glasses stand. That's like a big goal. Socks? I want to make socks. Dormy plushie, maybe. Dormy plushie, I guess. Dormy slippers. I don't know. Slippers are hard to make. I wouldn't be against it because I would use it. I think my thought process is always like, would I use this item? Would I buy it? Weighted Dormy plushie. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. But yeah, I don't know. Lofty goals. I want a figure. I want a mass-produced figure. I want a pop-up parade. Yeah. Glasses stand would be so good. I love glasses stands. That's like my that was like my big merch goal. I wanted it to make a glasses stand. So some sort of hat. So maybe will yell at me for showing my face for other streamers' merch? No, I just bully you because it's fun. I don't know if I'll make a hat. Maybe. Not so long ago, you thought it could never happen. I don't I haven't seen a lot of them, I think is the thing. I haven't seen a lot. Not from VTubers at least. So I think it would be like kind of difficult to do. But not impossible, probably. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were working on hat. I'm not. I'm sorry. I think an artist might be, but I don't want to like out them in case they like don't end up doing it or like don't have time. But I think somebody might be working on a hat, maybe. I got asked about making a hat and I said it was okay. So maybe, but not from me. I don't know. Still glasses stand. Figure. Nemimi cosplay. Whoa, yeah, Nemimi cosplay. Mimi hat that says mouse. True. Yeah. I want one of those sitting standees. Like the standees that sit. Like the acrylic stands that have like two parts where they have like leg part too, like sitting. I want one of those. Ear headband? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. City. City. You guys are dumb. What sports did you play / do when you were younger? I did ballet. I did ballet. This might not come up as much. I did ballet when I was little. I did gymnastics for a little bit. But I did ballet. Benji, thank you for following. Yeah, I did ballet when I was little until like sometime in middle school. Wait, what? Yeah, I did ballet. That's what I did. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. I wish I stuck with it, but my mom thought I wanted to quit, so she made me quit, and I didn't want to quit. Choir and ballet. Dude, I sound so preppy. I sound so preppy. I sound way more like cultured than I feel like I actually am. I gave up ballet when I was like 14. Yeah, similar. I mean, past like a certain point, I don't mean this. I don't know how good you were at ballet or not. I was okay for sure, but past a certain point, I think it was more, you know, if you have like genuine like crazy talent. Yeah, I was not good enough to keep doing it. It's expensive. I think that was more what it was. I think my mom was like, you are not that good at this. We're pulling you out. I wasn't bad, but I wasn't like crazy. Only like a few people can be crazy at ballet. I mean, it's very difficult. Shlam. Thank you for subscribing. I started a point and I was like, oh okay, yeah, never mind. It was fun. You gotta be willing to destroy your feet. Yeah. My feet are like, I don't know if I should say this. They're not like messed up, but my toes kind of go inwards a little bit. Like they're very like, they're inwards. They're not ugly. I don't want to say that. They're not ugly. They're not like messed up, but they kind of go like in a little. Thank you for clarifying. Ballet does that. Yeah, because when you do it, they're just angled more in than like straight. Because like most people's toes are very like straight. Sorry, I'm looking at my feet. Most people's toes are very like straight, like on. But if you do ballet, they kind of like curve a little inwards. Sorry for talking about my feet. I don't want you guys like think that they're like disgusting or like deformed. That they are not. They are not. I think I have cute feet. I'm not a foot person, but I think I have cute feet. Probably. Let's move on. Did your dad really play all of the Shrek soundtrack at his wedding, or just some of the songs? First time message from a sub feed got the lurkers going crazy. Stop! This is a question about my father. I assume this is trying to get me to retell the story. But yes, he did. He did play the whole soundtrack. my water. He played the whole soundtrack. If you don't know the story, when I was little, my father was getting remarried, and I was hanging out with him in the garage, and he was like, "Oh, I need to make the wedding playlist, for your stepmom and I's wedding." And this was like the music that would play like after the actual reception. So, you know, like when people are eating and they're like mingling and stuff, they decided to go half and half on a playlist where she would put in a bunch of songs and then he put in a bunch of songs, and it's kind of like a mix of their taste, which is great. Which is a great idea. However, my father he thinks he's so funny. He thinks he's so funny. And so he was joking with me, and he's like, "Oh, should I put some Maiden in there? Should I put some Maiden in there?" And I was like, "No, you can't put Maiden in your wedding playlist. Are you crazy?" And he's like, "I don't know, what other songs do I like?" And he's like, "What if I put the Shrek soundtrack? It's got good songs on it." And I was like, "No, what?" And he goes, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna put the whole Shrek soundtrack." And he did. His side of the playlist was the entire Shrek soundtrack, which is it's a good soundtrack. Is your dad single? No, he's still married. He's not single. He put the whole Shrek soundtrack as his songs for his side of the playlist. I don't think my stepmom knows to this day. I'm not going to tell her. You guys have told me to tell her. I'm not going to. I think at this point it's been too long. They've been married for a while. But at the time when he told me this, it felt like a guilt, like shame that I had to like hold, that I knew that his side of the playlist was entirely Shrek. You absolutely should not tell her. I'm not going to. I don't want to. I'm not revisiting this. But he did. He put the whole Shrek soundtrack. And I don't think he got caught for it. So I gotta let him have this one, I think. Does one find an Oshi, or does an Oshi find one? I feel like your dad and his tall wife. Oh my god. My dad is such a weird guy. I just got here, I'm kind of new. Hello. Also, hi Stella. He's so weird. He's so strange. He's such a strange guy. Let a short king have his tall queens. Yeah. My dad is a shorter fellow. We need him on stream. No, you don't, dude. No, you do not. He Maljon, hello. He's like what, 4'5"? No. He's like 5'3", 5'4", maybe? I think Mimi Papa would have so many fun stories. Mimi Papa would say our address. That's like the problem. He would say our address. That's why I cannot. I'm also kind of new. Hi, Duck of Darkness. Dormy meet up at our home. I think the problem would be like I would have to like drill it into his head that he like can't say anything, and I think that would like make him nervous, and so I don't think that he would be funny, or particularly interesting, or he would say like personal information, like, and that would be bad. That would be the problem. But he's something. Run the stream on a 10-minute delay. So just pre-record. True, I guess so. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? Do you have any suggestions on recording software? I don't know. I record everything on OBS. I should really find something. I should find something better. But Oshi, record a Q&A would be fire. Maybe one day. Oshi, does one find an Oshi or does Oshi find one? Maybe it could be a Donathon reward. You guys can get a Q&A with my dad pre-recorded. Pre-recorded Donathon reward. One day. For the Donathon I'll like never do. Does one find an Oshi or does Oshi find one? I feel like it depends. I think there's like a big thing with like, you know when you found your Oshi, but like sometimes you go looking for an Oshi and you find an Oshi, and I think that's just as valid. I know. I will say though, with my Kami Oshi, I was like looking for more idols to get into, and I found a member of her group first, like another girl, in her group. And I was like, oh, she's like totally like visually my type. Like this is like my kind of idol. I was like watching her stream. She did like a live stream thing. And I was like, oh, it's like, she's so my type. And then I got sniped. My Kami Yoshi is graduated by now, so I don't like talk about her by name. She was like really small, like a really small chica idol. But no, I got sniped like so hard, and like my Kami Yoshi was like not really the type of girl that I would ever like go for in terms of like idols and stuff. Like not like visually, not really my type of idol. Like personality wise, not really even my type of idol. What do you mean sniped? I got fished. I got fished. I don't know. Do people use fish? Do people use fishing in VTuber spaces? I don't think it's as big of a concept because I think if you fish people, I think people might get mad at you. To be fished is when an idol in like idol spaces, some girls are really good at fishing. The idea of being fished is that she's going fishing. That's what it means. She's baiting you to Oshi her. That doesn't really happen in VTuber spaces because like it's kind of hard, I would say. Like the big thing of like idol lives is like if you go to a live, there's lots of tie bonds. I think is like a big thing. There's lots of tie bonds. So where you will most commonly be fished is like there's like a performance and it's like a group you don't know, right? And one of the girls, sometimes girls are like known to be like really big fishers, and like they'll make tons of eye contact, they'll like point at you, they'll like go towards your side of the stage and like stuff like that, and you're like, oh my gosh, she's like paying attention to me. Oh my goodness, maybe I'll go buy a checky. And then you like go buy a checky and she's like, I saw you in the audience and you and da 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 da. You got fished. Got fished. You got fished. You got fished. It totally happens in VTubers. It definitely does. It definitely does, but I don't think it does as much. I think it's kind of hard. Do idol lives have opening groups like concerts do? So a lot of idol lives are Taiwan, which means that it's a bunch of different groups performing, and they all have like short sets where they do like 2 to 3 songs, and it's just a bunch of groups, and it's like an all-day event, kind of thing. Especially for like smaller idols, for sure. But I think people do fish, but I think you have to be kind of careful fishing like in VTuber space. It's like a parasocial thing. Doesn't really click for me. It's like you meeting me at Hallmat and meeting dormies, and you thought they were like really nice and fun and cool, and you thought I was really cute, and now you show up in chat every day. That's fishing. You got. That's fishing. Why do you make it sound so bad? It's not. I'm just, well, because he was like, oh, it's like a parasocial thing, and I'm like, no. It's just like, hey, wait a minute, yeah. It's like, it's just kind of like when you interact with like an idol or like a VTuber, and like I mean I feel like they're always nice to you, to be fair. So I don't feel like this is like exclusive or whatever, but got fished. So comparison for VTubers, like if you watch a VTuber concert and some random streamer goes, "Oh, I saw you at the concert." Oh, maybe. Yeah. I guess that could work. Or like I guess if it's like somebody you know from like somewhere else, or you could like when sometimes people will chat and I'll go, "Oh, I've seen you on Twitter before." That's not fishing. It's not. I don't want to say that it's like. It's not a bad thing for sure, but like it's just more like you get noticed or you get some attention and you got fished. It's not like a bad thing. It's not like a I don't know. I feel like maybe it sounds like it's manipulative. It's not manipulative. You're just getting fished. It happens. Sometimes you get fished. Sometimes you get fished, man. Sometimes it's really easy too, I'll be honest. Like one time, like an idol, she kind of like walked on my side of the stage, which is just literally like, that's just where she was going, man. That's like part of the choreography. And she smiled at me and I was like, well, I can't not buy a Chucky. Like, what am I doing? I was like, I can't not buy a Chucky, I guess. Direct eye contact and a smile? Like, I'm easy, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it can be easy. Like, it doesn't even have to be like, you know, you getting like crazy fansa and then you're like, whoa. I don't think it would be intentional usually. I don't think it is. I think it's just, I mean, it's just kind of the way that it goes, right? I think. Maybe it's just simply pray. I kind of am, man. These girls, bro. These girls, man. I'm too weak to it. I mean, I think fishing is just the way it goes. It's just the way that it goes. Like, if a new person shows up, like, of course I'm gonna be like, hi, like, welcome, like, da-da-da-da-da. Or be like, oh, I've seen you, like a tweet before. Like, I'm not trying to be like, you know, like, I got them. I'm just trying to be welcoming. And if that fishes you, that fishes you. I guess. But I think it really depends. I think sometimes you find your Oshi. I think sometimes you find your Oshi, and I feel like sometimes she finds you. Yeah. There's no shame in like looking around. Also, hi Didi. I think there's a lot of like, how do I say this? I think there's a lot of like emphasis on like, you know, when you found an Oshi, you know. I don't think that's like, I don't think, it doesn't always have to be that like serious. Somebody can just be your Oshi and that's okay. You don't have to get like struck. Like Cupid's bow. I wandered to my Oshi stream and she basically said you're all mine, so I went, okay. You're too easy, dude. When it does happen, it's way different. You're kind of right. Sometimes you do get like bow and arrow like shot to the chest, but other times it's just like, yeah. Sometimes you're just like, yeah, no. I like this one. And that's okay too. You can't force it though. I think it's the other thing. You can't force it. I need some missiles? Okay, Gwentley. Dude, somebody sent me a Maro. I didn't include it in here because obviously it's not a question. Somebody sent me a Maro and they said they had a dream about me and I had nuclear bombs. They said I was their neighbor and I was like a secret agent and I was like, and they found me up on the roof trying to talk to them and I had nukes. They were like, you had nukes? I don't know what you were gonna do with them. And then I like woke up. I don't know what I was doing. I thought that was awesome. Bro, watching the MGS mod? Maybe. Maybe. It's kind of awesome though. I thought that was really funny. But thank you, Christian. Thank you. What are you more of a fan of merch-wise? Acrylics, charms, prints, badges, pins? I like useful items, and then I don't use them. But I like useful items. Like, I don't know, like a teapot, a glass, a water bottle, a bag. Oh, I like bags. I do use bags. I will say, I'll use a bag, like a tote. Like a tote. I like a useful item. People love the idea of useful items. I actually like them. I'm sorry. Socks? I like socks. Do you like stickers that you'll never use? I feel like that's a little different, but yeah. I do. My favorite tote bag that I own, unironically, is Oimo's Phase Connect tote bag. And I don't think she's ever gonna make it again. I think she said that it was like way too expensive to produce. But that tote bag, it's nuts. It is like the best tote bag I've ever owned. It's so good. The straps like stay on my shoulder. It's like a canvas bag. It's like really structured. That bag is robust. Dude, I used it as a carry-on. I used it as a carry-on on a plane one time. Like that's how crazy that bag is. It's so insane. It's a different base, yeah. The phase one is like a completely different base from her like normal bags. I don't know. She said it was too expensive to make or something, but it's a really nice bag. I'm obsessed with it. It's like a thick canvas tote. I don't know if there's like a picture of it anywhere, but it's a really nice bag. Somebody, I think a few people seem to imply that they own it. So if you own it, send a photo of it in like the Nemimi live or something. That bag is crazy. I love it. I'm so water. Ugh. My allergies are acting up because like the weather has been so crazy. But I have so many acrylic stands. I think that's my vice. I think acrylic stands are my vice. I have so many, and I need less. I need less. I have so many. But I like them. I love plastic. But yeah, I like stuff that I can use. I think. Yeah. Oh, my thing hates me. There it goes. Please yap about music. Yes, this is a question. Okay, fine, I'll ask some more. Any new albums or songs you've had on repeat? Perhaps something you'd want to cover? What about music from games or movies? Any new faves? On repeat, recently is Mitsuki's new album. I don't know if you guys like Mitsuki. I like Mitsuki. I'm sorry, I'm not immune. Love Mitsuki. Mitsuki's new album is amazing. It was great. I didn't know she had a new album. It's very recent. It's awesome. I really enjoyed it. I would say that's about my only thing I have on repeat recently. Is your humidifier clean? It's not full because it's been like kind of humid and rainy and weird, so I don't know. But the new album is great. I really like it. Something I'd want to cover. I don't know. I want to think of like an English song that I want to cover. I think that's like my big thing. If I were to like do a cover, I want to think of something in English. Like I can think of like idol songs or like Japanese songs. But not as many in English. And I'd really like to do a song in English, I think. I think that would be fun. I can't think of anything. Vtuber singing Mitsuki is always so nice. Maybe. Her songs are like surprisingly kind of difficult to sing. I've seen her live and she was awesome. I cried. I bawled my eyes out. But yeah, I saw her live and it was really good. No, she's great. Her new album is great. I would say that's what I have on repeat recently. It's probably making me sad. And music from games or movies? I don't know. I'm I'm very like, I listen to the same thing over and over and over until I get tired of it. And then I find a new thing to listen to. I need to stop doing that. That's like my worst habit. Do you though? I mean, I want to be like a more well-rounded person in terms of music, I guess. But oh wow. Oh wow. What made you get into metal and start going to concerts? My dad! A few people were like, when I said Maiden, we're like, Iron Maiden? And I knew this question was in here. It's my dad! My dad is a huge Iron Maiden fan. And that's why I got into metal, I would say. And I have gone to Iron Maiden shows with him. And they're really fun, actually. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen Iron Maiden live, but they're very theatrical, which is like awesome. At least your dad did something good for you, dude. What the heck? What do you mean? What do you mean? He's a good guy. Jeez. Was it Iron Maiden who had the club? Like the fan club? They have a fan club, yeah. They have a fan club. I should have asked a question about Weezer. Not Weezer! No Weezer! You're fishing right now. I see your tactics. Eds, you should know by now that I like metal. What are you talking about? This has literally come up before. What the heck? Also, I always like your music tweets. You have good taste. I always like your music tweets. It's very funny you have old man taste, I will say. I think it's like my favorite part. Every time Eds tweets a song, I'm like... I'm like, okay. Okay. I was afraid I'd scare... That's not my name. With metal, I was entirely wrong. I am like... predominantly a black metal fan, I would say. Hi, Ouse. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I love how you always point that out. Because it's not my name! It's not my name! It's not my name. But, yeah. Also, you're not gonna scare me with music anyways, probably, so... It's okay. I gotta find Nemimi's mouse pad. Yes, a poor impressionable artist. I, too, have listened to metal albums from the 80s. Come buy my goods. But, yeah. I gotta make a list of bands I like sometime. I feel like I'm bad at like keeping track, because I don't know, I just kind of... my metal music vice is that I go, huh, yeah, this album's really good, and then I throw it in a playlist. We're just listening to Ghost. Yeah. Hi, Danny. I like... Somebody brought up Worm recently, I think. I like Worm. Which is like a hard band to find, so I'm sorry. I like Worm. Oh, Worm? Yeah. I like Worm. Somebody brought up Worm. I like Worm. Worm is good. Doom metal is fun. I love cheesy metal, I will say too. I like black metal, but I always have to follow that up with the fact that I really like doom metal and I like power metal and stuff like that, because I feel like if I am like, oh, I love black metal, you probably think I'm a tryhard, and I'm not. Symphonic is fun. I like a lot of like experimental stuff too. Would you love us if we were worms? I would. I'd get you the best dirt possible, and I'd put you in a little jar. And I'd put you on my desk while I stream so you could watch the stream. Let's go slay the dragon type of metal is pretty fun. It's awesome. I think the best part of metal is that it's another like medium in which I feel like you don't have to take yourself seriously. And I like when bands like really lean heavily into that because like it's dorky. It's dorky. It's dorky. You're a 30-something-year-old man who has a wife and children at home, and you paint your face and go sing about death and destruction, and then you get in your sedan and you go home, and that's fun. It's so like theater kid, and so I think anybody who gets like deeply serious about metal and stuff are really lame. That's my ultimate opinion, I think. Also, Flaner, hello. But yeah. What's your favorite species of shark? I like nurse sharks. I put this in here because I was excited. I like sharks. I like nurse shark. What is your favorite shark? I feel like a child right now. I like nurse sharks. They're cute. They're so cute. They look like they have little fangs, and they have little eyes. Well, of course, but sharks are cute, good taste. Yay! Yeah. My favorite is Greenland shark. Greenland shark team. Wait, Greenland shark. Whoa! Look at this guy. Ooh, he looks moldy. Goofy little guy. I like this guy. Hammerheads are my favorite. Hammerheads are good. Whale sharks are good. Yeah. I like nurse sharks. Leopard shark. Oh, leopard sharks are cute too. I got to see a nurse shark at the aquarium and I was really excited. Where is this thing? It can live to be 500. Whoa. Image. Okay. Browse. This is a nurse shark. Also, hi, Mimi and Dormy is finally catching a stream after my Twitter feed has been covered in ouse for like 2 months. This is a good one. This is a good one. Hi, Jesterful. I really like hammerhead sharks as a kid. They're so cute. I like this thing. Welcome. I'm answering questions, so I feel like this is a good one. I'm talking about myself. It's my favorite activity. It's my favorite activity. We're nice. Yeah. Everybody here is very nice. I can't read this. Hold on. Wait. Oh! I wanted help with this one. Hi, Mimi. This is a fairly common hypothetical, so I hope it hasn't been asked yet. But what would be your stranded on island game? AKA, if you were stranded on island forever, what game would you take with you? If it helps narrow it down, I usually divide it into 3 categories. Pure stranded, no Wi-Fi, just one game forever. One with Wi-Fi access, and one if you had friends with you. So like local co-op stuff. Love your streams. Hope you're having a good day. Somebody else also asked me who I would bring with me on a deserted island, like who I would bring and like what I would bring. And I don't know if I included that one. I don't know if I would trust any of my friends. We would just die together, and I don't know if I want to like make them experience that. We would just both die. And then my answer to the item is I think I would bring a knife. One game. Animal Crossing New Leaf. I think. That would probably be my game. I have like thousands and thousands of hours in Animal Crossing New Leaf, and I have like 5 copies of it. So probably Animal Crossing New Leaf, if I had to pick it. Wait, what? Yeah, I love Animal Crossing. Why do you have that many? Because I wanted different islands. I think Senna would be pretty good at surviving. No, I love her. No, she wouldn't. Dude, I think Senna would give up. And I mean this nicely. I don't mean this in like a rude way. I think she would give up. I probably would too, if I'm being honest. I probably would too. But would she be tasty? No, probably not. I don't think humans taste good. Poor Senna. I would too. Dude, do you know how anxious that girl is? Do you really think if she was on a deserted island, she would like lock in? No. I couldn't think of anybody I know who would like lock in. I need to find a survivalist VTuber. But I like this question. Also, Animal Crossing doesn't have co-op anymore, but if it did, I guess I'd pick the Wi-Fi access so I could play island games with people. Bring Barry just because it'd be funny. Oh. Can I bring Minecraft? Ooh, wait, true. What if you brought all dormies on a deserted island? I think we would live. I think we'd survive if all dormies were on an island together. Barry would be such a disaster, dude. Oh man. We could eat couple. No! We could not eat couple. We're not eating couple. Make a raft out of dormies. We get the safety. But thank you. I like this one. Do you happen to find a new vocal stem off stream that works well with you? No, I wish. We're still in pew 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 pew. We're still in pew 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 territory. I haven't come up with a new one. I need a new one. Pew pew pew. Let me know if you guys have. You like whoosh 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 whoosh. I like plonk plonk plonk. Plonk plonk plonk. Didn't you play that one game with island villagers and literally everyone except one person was lazy as hell? Oh yeah, I like saying is like, I've said that before though, I think. Whoosh 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 whoosh. Whoosh whoosh whoosh. Everybody wanted their skill to be breeding when I was playing the island game, which was like bad. I don't know how to whistle. How do you whistle? Yeah. That was pretty good. I need a new vocal stem. Where does get worse come from? It doesn't come from anywhere. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Just act like you're sucking a straw but blow. I think it's over for me. I just say get worse because I like to I meant like I think people should get worse in terms of you should be more invested in your interests. You should get worse. You should be worse about the things that you love. Up your otaku level, yeah. Be delusional. No. I think you should just be more dedicated to things that you enjoy. Get worse. It sounds negative, so I stopped saying it so much because I don't want people to think that it's like actually bad, because it's not. But love something with your entire being, yes. Get worse. I'm really embarrassed to ask this. What's an otaku? Good follow-up question. I didn't order these. An otaku is like a nerd. It's a nerd. I would say, it's a very passionate nerd, probably. Like a train otaku is like a person who like really, really loves trains, knows a lot about trains. Usually that's how people use it in English more so. Is that it's very like, you have a very specific nerd-ism, you know? You're like a blank otaku. But yeah, it's just like a nerd, a fan. Very, very enthusiastic fan of something. You're otaku. You have no idea how I wish I could be more crazy about the things I enjoy. I don't know, man. You seem pretty invested. I don't know. Train otaku. Is that a word for a train otaku? Yeah. Otaku is just like a nerd. It's just like a person who's like really into something. It's not anything like deeper than that though, I don't think. So, don't be embarrassed. This made me sad. I'm embarrassed to ask and I was like, no! Please always ask questions. I'm sorry if I like poke at you guys too much or like joke around with you guys, but I don't mean it in like a rude way. I don't mean it for real. I just like to poke at you and laugh a little bit, but it's not like rude, I hope. If it's ever too much, you tell me to tone it down. Hit me in the head and tell me to tone it down. That's fine. But I don't mean it for real. I promise. I don't mean it for real. I like playing. I'm playing. What types of games does Mimi prefer to play on stream? I like games that... I think a big thing is that you guys are interested. Is my thing. Ah! Queen Tweety, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hi. I'm Nemimi, Yane, and I'm a mouse and I'm answering questions. Welcome. But I think stuff that you guys are also into is probably my favorite. That sounds so lame, but it's like really fun when we get to have like a good back and forth between, you know, me experiencing the game and talking about the game with you guys and you guys talking about it too. I always think that that's like the best. It's pretty fun when it's a game that's new to both of us, but it's kind of hard because sometimes people aren't super interested in things that they don't know. Which I understand. The familiar is comfortable, so a lot of times people are more interested in like, oh, I know that one. I want to watch my Oshi play the thing that I know about. That's like a common thing. So I totally get it, but it is really fun when I feel like we're both kind of experiencing something new at the same time and we get to talk about it. I know that's not like a genre or like a specific thing, but I do think that's my favorite across the board. And I think there's like many different games and different types of games that fit this category. Like I would argue like a lot of you guys had never played Minish Cap, which was very like, it felt very that too, even because a lot of you guys had never, that's like specifically like a Zelda game that even if you really like Zelda or you've played multiple, some of you guys didn't know that one. So I thought that was fun. Yeah. Meow. Hi Mimi! First time tomorrow, not gonna be the last though. Here's a Q&A. Q for you to A. Q for me to A. What's your favorite season? And what about it makes it your favorite? I like autumn. Fall is my favorite. I like when it's kind of cold but not too cold, and kind of warm but not too hot, so you can wear layers and be cute. And also, I like apple and pumpkin. And there's lots of apple and pumpkin. And Halloween. I like Halloween. I like autumn. Autumn is my favorite. Fall time. Yeah, that's my favorite. your top 5 favorite manga? I need a 5th one. I read so much manga. Okay. Number 1 is Girl from the Other Side. Number 2 is Fruits Basket. Number 3 is probably Skip and Loafer. Number 4 is Hoseki no Kuni. And then number 5, I don't know. I read so much manga. I read more manga than I think I do anything else. But those are ones I really like, I would say. A lot of manga that I've like been enjoying. Oh, I like Blood on the Tracks. I like Blood on the Tracks. I think Blood on the Tracks would be pretty up there for me, actually. So maybe Blood on the Tracks? But I don't know if I could actually give that the fifth spot. But it's up there. I like that one a lot. I still need to get around to Blood on the Tracks. Oh. That manga's crazy. Enjoy. Do you want to consider your guilty pleasure? Do I? Lots of shoujo? I've been rereading Taman's B-side recently. Hi, Mingy. I love Taman's B-side. Lots of like cheesy shoujo, I would say, are probably my like guilty pleasure manga. Have you read Akibi's Sailor Uniform? I have. It's so glorious. You are right. Yeah, I know. I've just read like a lot of like really good manga. But those are like my top 4. Those are like my top 4 for sure, I would say. Those are my top 4 for sure. Everyone should read. Was the 4th? Hoseki no Kuni. Land of the Illustrious. It's the translated title. The gym anime. It's really good manga. Everybody should read. Everybody should read it. Everybody should read Girl from the Other Side because they love me. And they want to read my favorite manga of all time. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Where does pear water come from? It's pear. You cut pear, you put in water. It's Chinese, I think. You cut pear, you put in water, you boil. Little bit of sugar. You drink the water. That's pear water. I got addicted to it for a bit. I drink pear water and apple water a lot. The way you say pear? Do I say pear funny? Pear? Some goji berry if you're feeling it. I just talked about it suddenly because I was like drinking it a lot, so I wanted to talk about it. Do you drink the pear water warm or cold? Warm! Pear? Do I say it funny? Hi, Ink! Stop bullying. Say no to hate! Say no to hate! Stop bully. Do you eat a lot of sugar? No, I actually don't. I try to avoid sugar. I buy like sugar-free things a lot. I know I just said you can put sugar in your pear water. And you can, and it's yummy. But I don't really, I'm not a sweets enjoyer. I'm a savory food over sweets any day. I like salty snack. Not sweet. I think as sweet as I enjoy is like, it's basically tea. Yeah. As sweet as I enjoy is like dark chocolate, probably, and fruit. I like raspberries. Raspberries are my favorite food. But yeah, I don't eat a lot of sugar. Not really. I try not to. And I also just don't really like sweets. So. Have you gone to TCGs before, even if it's just for collecting? Staring at all of my bulk Pokemon cards. Yeah. I played the Pokemon TCG, actually. I used to play the Pokemon TCG, and I really liked Pokemon. And I had a Sylveon deck from Evolving Skies. Recent sets do pique my interest. However, I healed and became better because it became impossible to buy Pokemon cards, and so I stopped buying them. And now I'm a good person who doesn't suffer anymore. It's so hard to buy them, so suddenly the MTG hate makes perfect sense. The MTG hate is because I see people suffer so often. But yeah, I used to be really into Pokemon. Not so much anymore. Will there be another Mimi plush, or have I missed my chance? Hopefully! Hopefully. I'm sorry that the Mimi plush that came out is limited. I don't know if it would be possible to ever do like a rerun of her. That's why I kind of said that this will probably be the only time, just because like logistically, I love working with Chris. I think she's awesome, but I do think it sold way better than she was probably anticipating. And she's one person, and I would feel bad to put all of this on her again if it were to sell anywhere to where it did already. So, I know a lot of dormies bought extra, so you can maybe find one out there. I'm gonna try to do like a giveaway of them. She's not making them by hand, but she does handle like all of the logistics. She like designed it, and then she handles like communication with like the manufacturer, and she's gonna be shipping them all and keeping track of like all the addresses and all that kind of stuff. So it's just it's a lot for one person to be handling. So probably not the same one, but I do think there will be another Mimi plush at some point in the future. It was just a huge goal of mine to be able to make one, and when I found Chris pretty early on, I wanted to work with her, and by the time the plushie actually became an actuality, there were more of you than I thought there were going to be. So, probably not the same one, but I do think that there will be another Mimi plush at some point, I'm sure. I don't doubt that. There'll be another, probably. I'd like to make more. I love plushies, so I want to make more plushies. So there will be another one. Not the exact same one, but there will be another one. And the one that came out, I should have some extras, so I might do like a giveaway for people who weren't able to order one for whatever reason. And if you enter the giveaway and you already have one, I'm going to hex you. I don't even know how to do that, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna get an Etsy witch, and I'm gonna hex you. Don't do that to your fellow dormy. That would be mean. If Nemimi Yane game existed, what would you want to be included in it? Dormies! I want dormies in the game. I want like a little mouse sidekick. I want a little mouse sidekick. If there were ever a Mimi game, I feel like there has to be a dormy with me. I want there to be a dormy. Otherwise, I don't care. It can be any type of game, but there needs to be a dormy! There needs to be a dormy. Chow Garden, but with dormies. Yeah, the Chow Garden, but with dormies. Yay. Yeah. What type of little outfits would you like to dress the dormies in? I want us to match. I like when people draw me in different outfits and they make the dormies match me. That's like my favorite. That seems like a non-answer, but that is my answer. Like if people dress me as like a maid and then they put like the little dormy in like a little apron, or they give it like a little tie or something. Yeah. Mimi RTS game where she sends dormies to do stuff and you need to keep them from getting killed. Basically Pikmin with dormies. I'd be so sad though. I'd be so sad. The Nemimi game is about being 1 inch high and needing to collect dormies to stand in order to reach cupboards. What the heck? Anyways, I like when we match. I want to put a dormy in a little like top hat. Fancy. Dormy in a swimsuit. Dormy in a swimsuit. How many pull-ups can you do? If the answer is no or in the negative, then you owe Dormies a workout streak. If somehow it's one or more, then consider me appalled. This is rude. This is rude. I included this because you are a rude person. Why did you word it like this? I'd be appalled. Consider me appalled. I'm gonna bite you. Appalled is crazy. Authorized sender. I know. You pay for Marshmallow to send this. Last time I did pull-ups, I think I could do like almost 10. I mean, it's been like forever. Who is ever in a situation where they're doing pull-ups? Like, I don't go to like a gym. Like, where am I supposed to do pull-ups at? I don't have a lot of like upper body strength, but it's like it's not that crazy. Oh, if you join the military, okay. I frequently find myself hanging off ledges. I know, that was like the other part of this that I was like so confused by. I was like, okay, push-ups or like crunches or something. Like I could like understand maybe. A doorway bar? There's certainly one in your home. Where am I getting a door? I don't have a doorway bar. Rude Dormy. Rude Dormy. I feel like I am not the VTuber to do this with. I like run and stuff. Why am I being bullied? I'm gonna get so buff. I'm gonna get like jacked. I'm gonna be huge. Murphy sent this question. I don't know. I thought this was funny. I'm not actually mad. I just thought it was really funny. You didn't want buff Mimi. I don't really want buff Mimi. I don't want to be buff. I don't want to be buffed or jacked. None of that. I think I could do a pull-up. I think I could do it. Dainty princess. I mean, I'm pretty weak, but like, I also like, you have to understand, like, it's just like, it's pulling yourself up. So like, I feel like I could probably do that. Anyways, I don't owe you anything. Silly Dormy. Where does the size up meme come from? Marbles! Marbles! I did read this question and I went, I wonder if they think this is like a weird freaky thing. It's from Marbles! We played the like Marbles game where you can like play this like marble fighting game thing on stream. And they have this like, there's this like power up during the like battle mode. And it's a size ring. And then every time you like go through it, it goes size up. And I thought it was funny. I'm not doing a Marvel stream. But yeah. It was it's from Marvels. It's from Marvels! It's from the Marvels stream. It's from Marvels, the Marvels game. Marble. Size up! I'm a new Dormy and I know there's quite a few of us. Are there any older streams in particular you would recommend watching? There are so many that look fun that it's hard to narrow it down. Series? Metal Gear. Old stream? Oh gosh. What is my best old stream? Hatful. No! I'm not making them watch Hatful. Formless Star. Formless Star is a good one. OG Formless Star. Me replaying Formless Star. No, I'm not a human. No, I'm not a human was good. Oh, Arctic Eggs! Watch Arctic Eggs. Easy Delivery Co. Arctic Eggs. If you're looking for like one stream or short, one stream, Arctic Eggs, Formless Star. The first time I played it again. My voice too was really good. That's recent though. And then short series, No I'm Not a Human was good. And Easy Delivery Co was also pretty good. Arctic Eggs taught me a lot about Mimi when I was brand new to her. I love Arctic Eggs. Eclipsium! Eclipsium! Watch Eclipsium. Watch Eclipsium as well. Eclipsium was another good one. Yeah. Those are my suggestions. This is so fun! I finally have like streams that I can like throw at people, I feel. It's so funny because I've talked about this. I know that a lot of people like, and I don't fault you at all for this. I think people like seeing like the hype popular games. They want to see their Oshi play like huge game number 900 or like flavor of the month. And I don't think that's like a bad thing. But I do think time and time again, my best streams are like random weird little games. Poco! Oh, Poco is a good one too. I think my best streams are always the like random little games that I choose to play. I think, and I don't compliment myself a lot, really. But I do think that like those streams are probably my best ones. And so it makes me a little sad that people don't stick around for them as much. But I think those are my best ones. I'm gonna keep telling you guys this until you show up for them. But those are my best ones, I would say, by far. Yeah, Arctic Eggs is a really good one. Arctic Eggs got me. Arctic Eggs got me like really bad. And it was so funny because after I played it, I tweeted about how much I liked it. And I had like VTubers respond to me being like, girl, what? Because it's like a range game. And I was like, no, you don't get it. If you don't like talk to everybody, and I feel like I sound like such a pretentious little nerd like saying this, but it's like, if you don't like talk to everybody in the game and like solely focus on the rage part, I understand how you could like take like nothing away from it. But I do feel that like it was insane. The thing about Arctic Eggs, if you don't know, if you didn't watch the VOD, the entire like Arctic Eggs, the whole like thing behind it's like a dystopian like post-apocalyptic type world, and you're flipping eggs in this area for people, and you talk to people as you do it, and they say a bunch of weird stuff that doesn't really mean anything, but there is a reoccurring character who asks you over and over, do you think you can do you think you could cook an egg on top of Mount Everest? Over and over and over. And that is like the core of what the game is kind of getting at, is that it's like you're doing this repetitive, kind of difficult, maybe potentially meaningless task, but as you do it, it is adding value to other people. Like other people are asking you to do it, and they're happy that you've done this thing for them. Even if to you it's like a monotonous, kind of annoying thing that you have to keep trudging through over and over and over again. And like, what's the point of doing anything? And also like owing things to others and the people around you, and like work and what it means. And then the girl who keeps asking you, do you think you can do something impossible? Basically, right? Do you think you can do something impossible? And there's a conversation she has with another character. This is like spoilers, but I don't think it's like, I think you still need to like watch through it or play it to get like the full impact. But one of her last conversations with another character is, the other character kind of calls her out and is like, I feel like you're only asking this or saying this because you want people to think you're trying to do something hard or difficult. Like but you're not actually gonna like do it. You know, I wish I could like find the conversation like written out, because I would just like read it to you. And that like really hit me. It's a really great conversation that she has with that character, where they're like, you know, what's the point of like asking this question? I feel like you just want to be seen, more or less. Like you just want people to see that you're trying to do something that's impossible and you want to be recognized for your effort, even if it doesn't go well or you don't accomplish the thing or it's an impossible task. And the creator talked about it too, because like he was like, yeah, I was very interlinked with making this game, because it's making a game is something that everybody says they're gonna do, and everybody wants a game that blows up and is like a huge hit and does really well, but it's an impossible task, isn't it? Right? It's a great game though. I really enjoyed it, and I think that you guys should play it, or you should watch my stream of it. Whoa. Plugging myself right now. One or the other. But I really enjoyed Arctic Eggs. I thought it was awesome. And he's making About Fishing. And I'm so excited for About Fishing. I'm so excited. Most of the game is flipping eggs and cigarettes though. Most of the game is the conversations with other people that you have. What? Hello? That's like the meat of the game. If you suck at flipping the eggs, then yeah, it's gonna take a while, but... The flipping the eggs is the mechanic through which to tell the story that the game is trying to tell. But yeah, no, it was really good. I love Arctic Eggs. Sorry, I'm like rambling, but I felt like that was like a really good one. I think it's a really good stream, and I cry, and I also ramble about Twist for like a really long time at the start of that stream, so you really get everything. You get like everything for that one. I can't read. What is your favorite cocktail? I don't have one. I like fruit. I like fruity. Top 3 fruits: raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, berry. I love berry. What is one game you played since you started streaming that really surprised you with how much you ended up liking it? Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Sorry, it's like speed round. Metal Gear. I thought I was gonna hate MGS. I was so worried. I said I was gonna play it. And people got excited. And I was like, ooh, what if I hate it? I was like, ooh, what if I hate it? But I liked it, so... this is a callback to member stream story. Would you describe yourself as particularly biteable as a child? Yeah. When I was a kid, I got bit a lot by other children. That's what this is about. One time I got bit because my mom was dropping me off at like pre-K, and they opened the door and this kid ran at me at like full speed and bit me on the arm. But yeah, I used to get bit a lot as a kid. I don't know why. Kids are evil, and it's the cuteness aggression. I think so too. I think so too. Is blue your favorite color? No, yellow! Yellow is my favorite color. Shocking, I know. Yellow is my favorite color. Like a pastel yellow is my favorite color. I think it's a very happy color. And so that's my favorite color. Sunflowers are my favorite flower. And they're a very happy flower. And yellow is a very happy color. So I like yellow. Yellow is my favorite color. The color of cheese. What the heck? I mean, maybe. Who are your favorite artists and illustrators? Nagave! I love Nagave. I like Kantoku. I like Rudo. I like that one guy who I own a bunch of figures from. I like Blade. Yeah. I would say those are my favorite. Oh, Murata Ringe. That's like one of my absolute favorite artists of all time. Am I crazy? Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite artists of all time. Yeah, those are my favorites. In terms of like anime art. Great selection. Thank you. In terms of real art, I like real artists. Not like real artists, but like traditional artists, I guess. Artists, arts and crafts artists. Museum of Arts and Crafts artists. I like Mary Cassatt. I like Keith Haring. Who else? I'm trying to think of like other artists that I was like really it's been forever since I've like been to like art museum. David Hockney. I really like David Hockney. That's a big one. I want to own. He has this like art book thing that I've seen some people own, but that's like a rich people thing. It's like $5,000, but it's awesome. I love David Hockney. I like Keith Haring. I like Mary Cassatt. I like lots of female impressionists specifically. This was like a tangent I went off on one time. Like Berthe Morisset and Marie Bracquemond are like other female impressionists that I enjoy. Mary Cassatt I really like because she was also a printmaker, and I really like printmaking. I used to do printmaking. It's really fun. Thumbs up. Oh yeah, my mama. I like my art mama as well. But yeah, I love artists. I love the Museum of Arts and Crafts. Why did you guys write so many long questions? Oh, this is for Dark with Peace. There was like a beginning, and I love it. This one is so funny because it's like I'm watching the Fallout series with Dormies. Why are you writing this while watching Fallout? What are your favorite drink flavors? Like fruits, chocolate, coconut, caramel, cream, vanilla, etc. Do you like sweet, sour, bitter, or savory? And if you drink, do you have a favorite kind of alcohol? I want to make Nemimi and Dormies themed mixed drinks. I like mixing drinks and thought this would be something nice. I like fruit. I like fruit flavors, and I like sweet. I think for drinks I like sweet, but not super sweet. Sour is yummy. Yeah. I'm sorry I might not make it to the stream. I'll be at a birthday party. I hope you're having fun. Hello VOD watching. Yeah, the drink I had at Rodent Room at Offkai was a strawberry matcha drink. It was yummy. It was yummy. I like that one. Thank you! I hope you're having fun with the VOD. Yep. Do you have a specific manga, anime/manga that you think were super formative or surely stick with you to today? Fruits Basket! Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket was my first anime. Fruits Basket was my first anime ever. And then it was my first manga as well. And it was very, very important to me. It still is very important to me. I love Toru. I love all of the characters in Fruits Basket. I think Fruits Basket is really good, and we should watch it sometime. The new one, even though it's long. It's probably too long for a Dormy watch along. Probably, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Does Ebe? Maybe. It's a game, so. But yeah, Fruits Basket I think was like a very formative media for me. Toru's like worldview and the way that she is, I think was like really impactful for me at the time. And like the general message in Fruits Basket. I'll cry. I don't want to cry, but I love Fruits Basket. Everybody should watch the new Fruits Basket. They do a good job adapting the like whole manga almost. But yeah, I love Fruits Basket. You know what the funny thing is with Fruits Basket? Sometimes when I see anime characters hug to this day, my brain goes, they can't do that. Like, to this day, it's like ingrained because of Fruits Basket. I've like never been able to let it go. I still like, it's like my instinctual reaction is I'm like, I can't do that. Like, still. You're stranded. Oh, it's here. You're stranded in the jungle. Name one VTuber, one non-food item from your kitchen. A knife. I'm bringing a knife. And I don't know who I'm bringing. Guys, I need you to help me. Which VTuber do you think would help? Which VTuber do you think would help me? What is the plan with the knife? Cut foliage, fruit, vegetable, cut, and kill. Stab. Who's the strongest woman you know? The killer. Yeah, and bring a spoon instead. No, what? Nayo. I think Nayo. I'm bringing Nayo. She's like the most level-headed VTuber I know, I think. She's kind of crazy, but I think she could survive on an island, probably. Remember, we rode in the Minecraft boat together for like 7 hours, so I think I trust her. I think she could do it. She's my choice. Colin isn't here right now to tell me that I'm an insane person for picking her, so I'm gonna assume that this is a good decision, and I'm very smart for this one. I'm gonna assume that this is a good choice. Yeah. Nayo and a knife. Final answer. I think you're right. Boone is wrong. Well, I'm saying like he's not here to be like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, or like that's a bad idea. You watch her too though, don't you? Yeah. Okay. What is the best summary of Twitch you can give within 60 seconds? Hold on. I'm trying to think. Like, it's like Harry Potter, but you're isekai'd via getting hit by a carriage, and you are now surrounded by a bunch of boys who look vaguely like Disney villains, and they're all in a magic school, and they're all really evil and terrible people, and it's awesome because they're kind of mean to you, and they're mean to each other, and then it's Madoka Magica because they go crazy, and you have to bring them back from being crazy. And it has yaoi. Thank you. That's my pitch. That was like 30 seconds. That was good. That's my pitch. That's my pitch. If you had a truck, what would you put in it? I want a Nemimi Yane bobblehead. This made me realize I want a truck, and I want to put a bobblehead of myself on the dash, and I go. Yeah. Truck nuts, but it's 2 dormies. I hate that. I hate, like, you're right, but like, you should not say that. Not cook. Man. Hi, Coffee, and hi, Salty. Promote that guy. Junie's already a mod. What's the most obscure or hardest to obtain merch you have gotten? Probably... I have boxers from like a Chica Idol group. That's probably my most obscure merch. It was like a really random like one-off thing that they made, and I bought them. It's not like crazy, but it's like, are they comfy? I don't wear them. I feel like it would be wrong to wear them, but I do own them. Yeah. That's probably it. Especially because it's like a really small group, so it's kind of like of an obscure thing. So, what's your favorite pizza topping? Green olives. Green olives and mushroom. Green olive. Lots of green olive. Lots of them. A million. All over. Thank you. What's your favorite cheese? Brie! Brie. Hello, this is a weird thing to notice, but I notice that sometimes you repeat yourself when you assert something, but louder and with more confidence. I just want to know if this is a conscious habit or not, because I think it's really cute. Nobody has... Okay, people have pointed this out, but I think dormies try not to because they assume it will, like, upset me. I don't know why I do that. It is, like, an unconscious habit. I don't do it on purpose. I don't know why I do it, but it's not on purpose. I just have a tendency to repeat myself. I know people find it cute. I worry that people might find it annoying, but it is, like, it's like a vocal tick that I, like, cannot get rid of. I've done it forever. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. So, yeah. Yeah. It's very noticeable when clipping, but it's not too much when it's live. Yeah, I imagine, because I'll say the same thing like 3 times and you have to subtitle it. Mimi, do you shower? When you after you shower, do you shower? Yes. After you shower, do you towel dry your tail or do you blow dry it? Or do you shake like a wet dog lid and let the air floof you? Do you brush your tail? This is freaky. This is a really good question. Yeah, okay. Whoever sent this, I don't know who it could possibly be. But this this is perverted. I air dry my hair. And I brush my tail. I don't shake like a dog. Uh-huh. We did it. Wait. Hold on. I think I missed one. There was something. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, but I did it. But also, wait, I think I missed something. I think I missed something. It's a lot short. I tried to condense it, but wait, there was like a question I was looking forward to. I thought. Hold on. I'm unprepared. I'm bad at this. Wait, hold on. Let me add it. There it is. What's happening next week? Next week? Well, okay. I mean, maybe, okay, this might not be that exciting, but there's next week, we have... This is happening next week. So, if you're going, you can come say hi to me. You can come say hi to me next week. But it's public. Yeah, if you're going next week, you can come say hi. If you're going to Carrier Con, you can say hello to me. I'll be on a boat. But this is kind of last minute. So sorry if you're not gonna be there, but if you're not gonna be there, that's okay. Because... And what else is happening next week? I wonder if something else is happening next week. Maybe. Yay! Yay! Next week. I'm trying not to cry. Mildly. Mildly. Next week. I did not make that myself. But next week is my new outfit debut. Yay. Yay. I hope you're excited. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, but I hope you're excited. There will be many things, and there will be new things throughout the week as well to look out for. I'm not gonna post that yet, the trailer, until later in the week. I'm trying not to cry. I'm like so nervous. I'm trying not to cry, and also I'm really shaky. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've been working on my I started working on this in like June, I think, of like last year. So yeah, it'll be next week, and I'm so scared. But I'm also really, really excited, and there will be a bunch of announcements during the stream, and there will be lots of stuff during the week leading up to it. I want to do the like guess my outfit thing. I know you can see like little bits and pieces of it in the trailer, but don't cheat. I want to do the guess my outfit thing that people do, where you like go over the guesses and stuff. So yeah, I hope you're surprised. I don't know if you're surprised or not. I hope so. I was so nervous before stream because I thought that you guys probably knew what I was gonna announce. So I was like, they're gonna hate it because they already know what it is. And they're probably like, this is boring. I had no clue. The boat was a surprise. Yay! Mimi? Why would I hate it? I don't know. I don't know. I knew. No, you didn't. You had no idea. You had no clue. I'm gonna blow up. Yeah, if you go to the meet and greet, you get to see it in person. You will have the first, like, meet and greet photo with new outfit, I realize. Yippee! It's also sold out, I think. Even if we assumed what it was, I wouldn't be excited. I don't know! But, yeah! This is my announcement. I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see you guys there, and I hope you go to the I hope you come to my debut, please. I hope you come, and I hope you tell all of your friends to show up as well. Thank you. It'll be fun, I think, probably. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Yeah. So, yay! Yay! Are you sure you want all my friends you don't know? Maybe. They can see how cute I am. But yeah, it'll be next week. It'll be next week. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be next week. I'll be excited. I guess I should post the video now that I've like shown her on stream, but I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Anyways. Do you want to see it again? See it. Do you want to see it again? You can watch it again. Do you want to watch it again? Okay. Yay! Yay! But thank you guys. Thank you. I hope you're excited. I'm gonna tweet about it. I might tweet the video twice because Twitter kills tweets after a few days, so I might tweet it again later in the week and you have to pretend that you've never seen it before. Anyways. Thank you guys so much! I'll post it after I end stream. Thank you guys. I'm very excited. Oh, it's Nemimi! Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna go watch the Oscars and be not upset by them, and then also work on stuff because so soon. Thank you guys. So soon. Bye bye. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Thank you. I'm glad you're excited. I hope you're excited. I don't know. Bye bye.